another review video. This one you guys have been asking for since before I even got a hold of it. The EOS Fresh Grapefruit, the brand new one that just came out. I still need Lemon Twist and I still need Sheer Pink, but other than that, got them. So anyway, let us talk about Fresh Grapefruit. First off, format-wise, it's just the typical EOS format in the dome type, and the bottom half of it looks like the normal pink grapefruit from EOS. The top half is similar to the Visibly Soft collection, but there is a difference, and I will get to it when I open it, but I noticed it when I first got it because the sun was hitting it just right, and I spotted it and thought it was really cool. But anyway, so packaging-wise, let's talk about what the carded part says. So, I'm losing my kitty ears back here. Okay, so first off, broad spectrum SPF 30. That means it covers UVA and UVB rays from the sun, SPF 30. So that is good because usually they often only cover one or the other and not both. So if they can cover both, and I believe there's a third type of radiation that it also blocks that, if I remember right, but it's been a while since I've read up on SPF facts. So anyway, so this one is active protection, which means swimming, sports, what have you. It'll hold up to water, it'll hold up to sweat, which it actually says right there, water and sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes. Up to. Does not necessarily mean it will, but up to. So let's be realistic about it. Actively protects and softens lips. Then on the back, first off, it's got the expiration date printed very clearly on this one. Expires in June of 2018. Let me show you guys. And for once, we have a bunch of active ingredients in an EOS. That's, for me, it looks weird because I'm so used to them just being a little organic brand that this is not a thing. But let me read them to you. The active ingredients are avobenzone 3%, which is a sunscreen. Actually, these are all sunscreens, so I'm not going to explain it. So all three are sunscreen. Homosalate 10% and octocrylene 10%. So there's a bunch of different sunscreen types in there, all of which try to help create the active wear barrier. Usual warnings for external use only. Do not use on damaged or broken skin. Stop use and ask a doctor if rash occurs. When using this product, keep out of eyes. Rinse with water to remove. Well, no shit, Sherlock, who's putting lip gloss in their, or lip balm in their eyes? Especially a citrus one. That's just asking for a world of pain if you do that. And keep out of reach of children. That's different for an EOS, but I understand why they say it. If swallowed, get medical help or contact a poison control center right away. So this one, keep away from small children and pets, because this one actually could poison you. Most regular EOS spheres, you don't have to worry about that, but this one, because of the active ingredients, just to be on the safe side, keep them out of little hands and animal reach. Oh, what is going on with my hair? I don't even know anymore. It has been really hot out, and my hair, even straight out of the shower, it's been a hot mess. Okay. Fixing the kid ears. Oh yeah. Okay. Apparently that's as good as it's gonna get. If it pops off again, I'm taking them off. Anyway, so directions. Apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure, which that's the thing with anything with SPF. After 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, or reapply after 80 minutes of swimming or sweating, reapply immediately after towel drying, and reapply at least every 2 hours. And then it's got the usual stuff of sun protection measures. Spending time in the sun increases your risk of skin cancer and early skin aging. No kidding. To decrease this risk, regularly use a sunscreen with a broad spectrum SPF value of 15 or higher, and other sun protection measures including limit time in the sun, especially from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., wear long-sleeved shirts, pants, hats, and sunglasses, and children under 6 months of age, ask a doctor. Yeah, I don't see you putting this on a baby. Just gonna throw that out there. And then the inactive ingredients list looks basically identical to that of most EOS products. There's a couple things I noticed different, but yeah, I'm a nerd that always looks at the ingredients and like Googles them all when it's a new thing that I haven't seen before to see what it means. if it's a safe ingredient or not, because I'm weird that way, and sometimes they're not, and I may use it anyway, but yeah, it's just, I like to be educated on these things. So it's got beeswax, olive oil, coconut oil, jojoba seed oil, butyl-octyl salicylate. That one may be new. I'd have to check it back to back with another box, but that one looks new to me. Flavor, ethyl hexyl methoxycrylene. That's one of the sunscreens. Shea butter, stevia extract, tocopherol, that's vitamin E, sunflower oil, grapefruit peel extract. So, okay, so the grand majority of it is the same as normal EOS, but it's a little different. So, now that we have covered all of that, well, actually, let's talk about a couple more things first. Natural or organic, it's still mostly natural and organic, but because of the active ingredients, they can't use that title. That's why they're not really actively promoting that anywhere on this label, I've noticed. Oh, and there's some small print up here. Okay, so EOS Active Protection Fresh Grapefruit Sunscreen Lip Balm is perfect for your healthy lifestyle. Enriched with jojoba oil, shea butter, and antioxidant-rich vitamin E, along with SPF 30, it actively protects your lips from the sun while ensuring moisturization for a delightful softness that lasts. Okay, that's the only thing I missed before. But yeah, so in terms of it being from a set, there's only the lemon twist one right now that's also in the active protection line, which I still need, so I can't review it till I have it. But I don't believe these are limited edition. I think this is a new direction they're going with making activewear protection. The amount of product is the usual 1/4 ounce. Price point on this was a little bit higher than a normal EOS, but not as high as the shimmers, because this was like $5 or $6 depending where you found it. This one was $4 something where I got it. But I mean, usual, just regular EOS products, a lot of times you'll see them go for that too, depending where you get them from. Because I didn't find this at Target or at Walmart where they're cheaper, because those places it's only $3 something, but I was not lucky enough to find it in either of those locations. I tried, they didn't have them. So I may be going back to Target later today. If they have the lemon one today, I'll pick it up, but I kind of am not holding my breath because I called ahead and they claim they don't, but I will double check because I live in hope. Anyway, so shelf life on it I already said, plus it has the sticker on the bottom now, which says EOS Active Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen Lip Balm Fresh Grapefruit. However, it does not have the expiration date printed on that label, which is weird, because I think with the Lemon Drop and with the medicated tangerine ones, they both also have the sticker on the bottom, and I think they have the expiration date printed on them, but I'm not positive. So when I get this open, I'm gonna examine the sphere real close to see if it's printed on the actual thing, because some of them lately have had that, and that would be helpful if it's there. If not, then I guess I'll refer back to this video to find my expiration date on this. So anyway, let's open it. Oh, it feels weird. Okay, so this is tripping me out because the bottom half, it basically is the normal EOS sphere with the rubberized plastic, but then the top half feels like the visibly soft ones because it's just hard plastic and smooth. So my brain doesn't quite know what to make of this yet because it's expecting one or the other, but not for it to turn into one of the others at the other side of it. That's so weird. But okay, so what I was talking about with this is that on the lid, this is why it's different. You can see through it! Like, you can actually legit see through this one. That's clearish plastic. And when I got this in, it was right near sunset, so the sun was coming in through my window and it was going right through it even in the packaging. I was like, oh my god, you can see through it! That's so cool! I don't know why that trips me out so much, but it does. So, anyway, gonna close that back up for now. But anyhow, yeah, sturdiness-wise, it has a nice tight lock on it, which is more than I can say for this guy. But, that's nice, because I wasn't sure if they were getting a little chintzy on the locking mechanism. However, I am a little bummed out that straight out of this package, it already has a scratch on it. Why? Why is it always the striped ones of mine that always get the scratches, like, right off the bat? I didn't even do anything to this one. You guys were witnesses. It came out of the package like that. I mean, usually if it's through my own negligence and I'm sitting here tossing it, but that's exactly how it usually happens. If I'm tossing it from hand to hand and I drop it and it hits something, usually that'll happen. But this one came out of the package like that, so... Depending on how anal retentive you may be about such things, that may be a turnoff for you. Personally, I don't care that much. It's just a little bit of a pet peeve that, dude, when I do it, it's one thing. When it comes that way, that sucks. But, yeah, otherwise, sturdiness-wise, it does... It would help if I'd stop dropping it. But sturdiness-wise, other than the propensity for it to get scratches, it does feel pretty sturdy. I don't think you have to worry about anything happening to this, which is good. The special features were what I mentioned already about the SPF. There's no medication though. So let's talk about the scent. Also about the color of the wax. So the color of the wax may be a little shocking to some of you guys who haven't had the citrus ones brand new when they first came out. This color is going to fade over time. I know this because the Rachel Roy collection, when it was brand new, looked just like this. The Orange Blossom one was orangey like this, to where I thought something was wrong with it and thought it was spoiled. But yeah, so this is normal. I have actually written to EOS in the past about this because it freaked me out that it was that yellow, and I'm here to tell you the reason for that. The reason it's so dark is because they actually use juice concentrate in these for the flavoring and for the scent. So that, in a citrus fruit, is a lot darker of a color than what they usually use for the other ones, just like sweet mint, for like summer fruit. Those are fairly whitish. But for the citrus ones, it's always really yellowy, or in the case of Orange Blossom, really orangey. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, because some of you may have been a little alarmed at that appearance, I promise you it's okay. I have totally talked to them about this before to double check on that, because I was like, is this supposed to look like that, or did I get a bad one? Because I honestly didn't know when I first got that set. So anyway, but scent-wise, it smells really good, but I'm trying to tell off the top of my head if it's different from the pink grapefruit. I feel like there actually is a slight difference. I feel like this is like a tiny bit of a sweeter grapefruit scent than the pink grapefruit that they've done. Both the Rachel Roy version and the one they released is the spring collection this year. But it smells really, really good though. I love this scent. This is, gosh, I can't believe it. Like, this may be one of my favorite EOS scents there has ever been. It's that good. But, you do know what it smells exactly like, and Lip Balm Addict actually pegged this in her video talking about this, and I absolutely agree 110% with it. Do you guys remember those Hall's cough drops that came in the citrus variety pack? There was lemon, orange, and grapefruit. This smells identical to the grapefruit. And funnily enough, that grapefruit one was always my favorite one, and this is like the same color as those cough drops. So, what do you know? I had honestly forgotten those were a thing that existed till I heard her mention it in that video. I was like, oh my god, I loved those, which is a weird thing to say about cough drops, but yeah, ever since I switched over to Ricola, I kind of forgot that other brands still make things like that. But anyway, so, color-wise, it will go on clear, even though it's yellowy in this. I promise you no yellow will come off on your lips. Even if you swatch it on your skin, it will not, because I've tried it in the past with other ones. As this one has SPF, I'd rather not waste it by swatching it, but take my word for it, it will go on clear. So anyway, I am now going to put it on and tell you guys how it is. Ooh, that is hella soft for an EOS. Whoa. So, right off the bat, huge improvement with their formula, and I hope this is a thing that carries over into all of their newer EOS spheres. the actual lip balm itself is super soft now. You don't have to do that thing where you rub it back and forth a bunch of times just to get it going when it's brand new. No, it is soft right off the bat, like the inner layers are with the older EOS. It's just like that from the word go. That is amazing to me, because in the years that I've used EOS, that was always one of my biggest pet peeves about them, was the fact that you had to work at it to get it going in the first place. But this is just perfect, just straight out of the package. That is great. Oh my gosh. I am really happy with that. Now, as for the actual texture and such, I just tasted it, and it very much does have a pink grapefruit taste, even more than the regular pink grapefruit one. This one, and it's a really sweet grapefruit taste, which I am very happy with. Even though I never really considered grapefruit to be one of my favorite fruits or anything, this is actually amazingly really good. I mean, I guess with grapefruit flavored things, I do tend to enjoy them, never really gave it much credit. But yeah, this is really, really nice. I can't imagine you'd dislike it unless you just have a thing against grapefruit, in which case you probably won't like it. But everybody else, I imagine this may become a fan favorite because it's really good. Okay, so consistency-wise, it's on the thicker side, and not just because I put a bunch on, but it's a thicker EOS, which is probably good given the SPF in there. It kind of needs to be thicker to stay on and everything and have enough protection there from the sun, so it's always a good thing. It's really, really creamy and rich. It just feels amazing. This kind of actually reminds me of like the older Revos when they were brand new and how they felt when they were straight out of the package. It's so, so nice. I love the way this feels. Now, in terms of shine, it's got some amount of shine to it. Shine to it. Shine? What is a shine? You can see it's got some, but it's not like super glossy or anything. So I think this could definitely work as a unisex one. Like, even guys could wear it if they feel like wearing pink grapefruit. They can wear pink grapefruit. Nobody's saying anything against that. But yeah, and it won't look weird because I don't think it's that noticeable unless you're actively looking for it. In terms of longevity, I'm gonna have to see on that one because this is a first impression on it. I honestly don't know yet. But if it's anything like most of the thicker EOS balms, it'll probably stay on at least a couple hours, which, according to what they say for the 80 minutes thing, that works out with their recommendations of if you're in the sun with it. So I think it's pretty good. I think this one's thick enough to where it would hold up to the drink test. I don't have anything on me right now to check that, but I will report back when I do some comparison videos with this guy. And I think that's about all the points I have to cover on this one. So I am very impressed because I was expecting this to basically just be a clone of pink grapefruit. And while I would say it's similar, it's definitely very similar, it's definitely a sweeter grapefruit scent and taste, and is a different texture, and it has SPF in it. There's a lot of improvements here, and the packaging's cuter in my opinion. But yeah, so I mean, this one, I think I'm gonna rate it, you know, I don't think I can find any drawbacks with it. I think this one gets a 10, just like the pink grapefruit did, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10, so anyway. That's about all I have to say here. So as usual, if you like this video, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to click subscribe. Leave comments down below. Do you have this one already? What do you guys think of it? Let me know in the comments, as well as what you'd like to see me review the most next. Anything else you feel like leaving me. And until next time, bye!